tragic news in hockey this past week with the passing of Derek Boogaard of the Rangers. You know, an enforcer, but a hockey player and apparently a good guy. And he had a concussion earlier this year. What do you think of that? I mean, you know, obviously the sadness of it. I mean, the pure sadness of it aside, what do you think of you know, fighting concussions? They've donated his brain to science so that they can see what the effects of fighting and concussions are, because it's an ongoing thing, and not just in hockey, but certainly in football as well. What do you make of that? Is it going to change the way players play the game?
I don't think it'll change. It's, you know, hockey. The fighting in hockey has evolved too. It's, you know, back when I first started, you got in a fight because, you know, you're mad at someone. Now the fighting usually happens on the ice because the enforcer for one team is told to go fight the enforcer for the other team to change the momentum of the game. So that aspect's really changed over the years. There's a designated, basically one tough guy each team, which is really scary because they're huge too. I know Boogaard was, I'm not sure his exact height and weight, but, you know, back when I played, the enforcer was 6'3". He was, what, 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah.
And it's tough when you're having to do that on, you know, once or twice a week, and it's definitely going to have a big effect on that person long term.
It's interesting. As a fan, you never know why. You know, it's one of the most difficult things to explain to someone who is not a hockey fan is why there is fighting in hockey. Mm-hmm. You know, and I used to, you know, say exactly what you said. I mean, what you just said. And you once told me a story anecdotally about a fight that you were in with Mark Janssens, and you guys were both going sort of badly at the time. And I'm paraphrasing it, but you said to me that you said, "Hey, Jans, we could both use this." Or he said it to you, and then you fought, just to sort of not only spark the team, but spark your guys' game individually. And I always thought that was an interesting thing about the game. It's just it's a way of getting pumped up and getting your team pumped up. But now it seems like it's, you know, there's the main event and the undercard every game. It's almost as if it was planned and promoted.
Yeah, that's true. You know, the enforcers actually talk to each other. You know, during the game, before the game, they know their role and how they're going to stay in the league, and it's defined, and, you know, they're happy to do it on most cases.
If the enforcer was dropped from each team, like if each team just cut their enforcer, right, their big sort of, you know, guy who scores twice a year and has 6 assists and 250 penalty minutes, how would that change hockey? How would that it would still make the game as good, wouldn't it? Or would it just would it change the momentum of the game at all?
You know, I don't think it would be that much of a change because, you know, I'm not a firm believer just having one person, not his sole job. Like Sean Thornton's, he's got that role here, but he also scored, you know, 10 goals this year and plays 11, 12 minutes a game. It's the guys that only play, you know, Joe Bichelle plays, you know, probably 3 or 4 minutes a game. It's those guys that there's really no need for.
Right.
But as long as you have someone that can play a little bit.
And those guys used to score, right? I mean, like Joey Kosar scored goals, right?
Yeah.
And
McSorley did in L.A. You know, they did. Probert, you know, he got almost 30 one year.
Yeah, that's right. Even Ty Domi scored some goals toward the end there.
Yeah, and then ride a stick down center ice, absolutely.
Exactly. The old broomstick.
That's right.
All right, Dave, thank you very much for the time. We really appreciate it, and we should do it again.
Oh, absolutely. Just let me know, and good luck, and thanks for having me.